Welcome back, Video City TV, to another episode. You know, we are the #1 platform where we discover new artists for you to listen to. And today we have Austin, Texas in the building. J5, welcome to the show.
Man, thank y'all for having me. You know, the vibe has been immaculate. Everybody, y'all been so friendly. You know, I'm just grateful to be here. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're so grateful to have you. Tell us about J5. Who is J5?
Man,
How you got a
J5,
number in your name? Is that legal?
it should be, right? Like, my cousin gave me this nickname, like, from a long time ago, from, like, you know, just being in the hood, you know, be freestyling and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, man, I don't want to give you no generic name because I was trying to find my name, you know what I'm saying? At first, it was like Lil Ricky, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, nah, that ain't gonna work. Like, he's like, we need something else. And he was just like, J5. Because every time I hopped on the beat, I would come at it differently, you know what I'm saying? He's just like, you always switching it. Like, we gonna call you 5. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You
So,
said you started freestyling. Is that how you started when you got into music?
yes.
How old were you at the time?
Like 15 when I got into music, like freestyling, rapping, but like second grade, my mama had me in choir, you know what I'm saying? So I used to be a little singing boy.
That's so funny. The other artist I just interviewed, he did the same thing. He was
See?
also in the choir. He was singing, and then decided that like that wasn't for him, and just started going with the.
Yeah, like, I mean,
So do you still sing?
Yeah, I was about to say, I still dabble. Like, you know, I harmonize. I ain't just like really vocal like that though. Yeah, but like I definitely harmonize. So I got some things on the album that I got coming up called Style versus Culture, where you see a transition between R&B and hip hop music.
Style versus culture. This is a new album that's coming out. When is it coming out?
I don't have an official release date because I want to make sure everything's up to par, you know, before we drop it and everything. And right now, I want to say it's looking like it's going to be done at least around March.
Oh, get ready for that. Video City TV. Make sure you tap in Style versus Culture dropping.
versus Culture.
So where did that name come from? Like, why is it called Style versus Culture?
Oh, man. So the man of many flows, I'm going to go ahead, shout out Drake, because he kind of influenced me. Like, I always saw him go from R&B to, you know, rap, and it was, like, very inspirational because it's just, like, you don't see a lot of artists do that, you know what I'm saying? Be that vulnerable, but then at the same time show how aggressive you could be on the track, you know what I'm saying? And I was just, like, I was very profound to him to just dwell in that domain that a lot of people that, like, I feel personally afraid to do on their own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just like, I want to try it myself, and right now what we got is kind of spicy, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, can't wait. What like inspired you to just want to do that? Besides Drake, I know he was an inspiration, but why?
It's just setting the bar for myself. Like, all right, like if he could do it, maybe I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm gonna do it my way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what really like got me going. Cause once I saw it, I was just like, yeah, I can really do this. After like the first 5 tracks, I was just like, yeah, this is coming out how I thought it would. You know.
I like that saying, like, you know, if they can do it, that means you can do it too. There's this story actually about this runner. They said, you can Google it, that no human being can run more than a certain amount of minutes, right? And then once someone did that, once one person did it, a whole flow of like 10 people started doing after that. So you could literally do anything. Anything is possible. So it's super exciting
Definitely,
to
yeah.
like hear your growth and your journey through all of this. So how many songs we got so far, and how many songs are going to be on this E EP?
So on this EP, I just want to have 8 tracks. I don't want to like make it too long, but I don't want to make it too short either. You know, I just want to make it just right to where it's like it's perfect for the listener. You know what I mean? Like you can digest it well, like and see what I'm really trying to get off in my message. You know what I mean? With my music.
Okay. So what pushes you to keep creating? And like I
Honestly-
know it's not easy working on an album. That's a lot of work, a lot of balance that you have to like work on. So how do you do
Honestly,
it?
honestly, it's hard to just keep yourself in that mindset of being creative. But one thing I've learned is just like the discipline to just keep making a song, right? Like after I make one song, I want to make another one, and that gives me the motivation to make that next track because I'm like, I'll start it and I'm like, all right, this is hot. I need to go finish this. You know what I mean? Like I can't just let this sit here, you know,
Yeah.
right? And it's been a lot of pre-recorded things that I got where I was just like, all right, am I gonna do something with this? Wait a little bit, then it's like I hear what I need to hear on my end, right? And I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna hop on the beat like that, you know. And then it changes the whole dynamic of the song.
Wow. Let me ask you, why music?
Well, music,
Yeah.
it's always been my outlet, like how I speak, you know, how I express myself, right? started like when I was young. Like before I was rapping, I was like writing my thoughts down. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, instead of it being poetry, you know, I'm gonna just go ahead and make this into songs. You know what I'm saying? And it just went from there. You know what I'm saying?
So when did you decide, like, this is the career that I want and I'm going to do this? When was
Uh.
that, like, pivotal moment for you?
Like 2020, like probably like right after like COVID was kind of ending, right? I was just like, I want to try to do something. Like that year was crazy. Like, you know, had like family members getting sick from it and things like that, and it was just like it's like a really depressing time for like everybody. So it was just like I want to do something that's like let me express myself, like what I've been going through all of this. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's really amazing to hear, like, your growth from all of it. What is something that you think you learned while doing music?
Me, on this journey of my album, learned a lot about myself. Like, the album is like a reflection of me. You know what I mean? Like, my feelings, you know what I'm saying? The aggression, the pain, and it's like, I condensed that all into 8 tracks to where you can experience 5. You know what I mean?
So it's already done, right? But it's not dropping until March.
Yeah, it's already done, but we're not dropping it. You know?
What's your favorite, like, song in that album so far? I know that you probably...
The favorite song right now, like, that's like anytime I hear it, I smile. Like, my lady like it too. It's a Heart of ATX. You know what I'm saying? It's
Heart of ATX?
Yeah, it's a R&B song featuring this artist out there. Shout out B-Lo, you know what I mean? We're going to drop that soon. But it's definitely like a...
Why is that your favorite song?
It's like that old like R&B like early 2000s vibe, you know what I'm saying?
We
like,
love that.
That's what it gives, you know what I'm saying? Like you at the park meeting up with your boo, you know what I'm saying? Hooping, you know what I
What's
mean?
your favorite bar? Let's get a sneak peek, a little sneak peek. This is from his
what
new
I
album
say-
that's dropping, Styles and Culture,
Yeah.
right?
I said, meet me on the east side, meet me in the 2-3. You know I be chilling on the low. You know when I come, I say,
Gives
you
me
know
like Lloyd vibes.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's basically what it is. But yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, can't wait to see that. Any shout outs before we segue into the new music video?
Man, shout out my boy Lux. You know, shout out everybody's been following me. Shout out Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Scoob. Shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's just really been rocking with me. And shout out my cousin Eddie. You know, we going up. You know what I'm saying?
Before we end this, what are some of your music goals?
Some of my music goals.
Yeah, what do you want in the ends of all of this
I
grand
guess.
scheme of music life?
You know me, I premeditate things before I go out and act on it, but I really think I just want to curate a culture that's not afraid to set a bar for themselves and go after it. You know what I mean? Like, when y'all look inside my life, you'll see me working, but then you'll see that moment to where it's like, oh, he's doing something different and it's actually dope. You know what I mean? Like, always keeping that something in the pocket. You know what I mean? Not always putting all your cards out on the table. Just go do it.
Wow. Shape 5, everybody. This is his music video, Winning.
Tap in.
When you invested in something, you got a different type of attachment to it. If you not working like me, I'm gonna destroy you. When shit get hard, we don't run. When shit get hard, you bitch ass niggas go blow weed. No surrender, no retreat. Every man must search his own soul. Just listen to me, I promise my nigga that you could be out here having some shit. See the progression, I'm an example, nigga, just how serious it get. Got an emotion, made some commotion, handle my duties, I'm good on devotion. She want emotions, I want a trophy, nigga salute me just like the emoji. I know that I changed cause this ain't the old me. GBE, we like the Warriors, I wish when you would to me, come out and play. I took a break, got back in their face, told them to move like they in the way. Setting the pace and working on patience, they saying Rome was a building today. They do you wrong, they act like it's common, you do the same thing, they got a problem. I leave a stain like a shit in your boxes, got me a meek and I'm all like Chewbacca, one of them monsters. Need me a sponsor, cause I've been the only one repping this shit. Call me the captain, go down with the ship. Know that I'm ballin', I need me a chip. Play like LeBron, be good from the rip. Shoot like I'm still, but I'm good from the hip. Go with your moves, then you getting hit. I go with a play while you getting lit. I'm setting you up while you getting licked. Back in the hood, we call you a lick. Know that I'm solid, my father a brick. You gotta kill me if you want me to quit, cause I'm on the ass and making them sick.
Welcome back to another episode of Video City TV, the #1 platform where we discover new artists for you to listen to. I'm your host, Callie Ann, and today I have the lovely Luke Harrison here from Australia.
I know, how good, down under, all the way.
Dude, we are 12 hours apart, 12-hour difference.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
thank you for taking the time to be on the platform, to share your music and who you are.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's an absolute honor.
Yeah,
I'm so
I bet. What time is it there? 7 a.m.?
It's 8:38, so it's 8:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
not
woke up
bad.
early, I went to the gym, and I had
Oh.
pre-workouts. I'm buzzing with excitement, just to be here, so
And
it's
you're
awesome.
glowing too.
I know, it's a beautiful day today. Apparently it's gonna rain. We actually get weather kind of like Florida, so it'll rain in the afternoon sometimes, which is kind of cool, but it's nice now.
That's nice. So you grew up there in Australia.
It did. I grew up in a city called the Gold Coast, which is about an hour south from here, and that I think is exactly like Florida. So it's like a coastline city, all along the beach. It's beautiful. I honestly remember more of where I live now, which is in Brisbane, which is an hour north. So that's one of our main cities in the state of Queensland. So kind of like the Miami to Florida. That's where I live, kind of like now.
Ooh.
But very much inland. So to go to the beach now is like an hour north or an hour south. But we are very blessed here in Australia to have some awesome beaches.
That is
So
so cool. I know it's so beautiful there, and to grow up there as
100%.
well. How do you
Yeah.
feel the environment around you influences your current music that you make?
Yeah, it's actually interesting. We have a huge indie culture here, because Australians are very laid back and we're super casual. So we have
Super
some
chill.
Yeah, right. So we have some bands like Spacey Jane, for example, and Tame Impala, all these people who are blown out the water, because people love just going and hanging out by the beach and just having some chill vibes, and I love that too. But I really feel like that's brought in some acoustic kind of feels to my music, and that kind of vibe is something that I'm trying to explore more and more as I go throughout my career, and yeah, just to be chill with it and create something that I think every person will like. Australians usually kind of whatever. We have so many heavy metal fans here. It's
Yeah.
every end of the spectrum. Australians will just kind of listen to whatever's popping, and I love that.
Dude, and you're still young. How long have you been? You're 18 years old, by the way. I just
18
want to
years
point
old.
that out. One of the youngest that I have interviewed here. I know the youngest is actually 9 years old. Or
Oh, that's
something like that.
crazy.
She
No
was a
way.
rapper. She's 9 years old. There was a 16-year-old girl from Canada. She does punk rock. Shout out to Brigitte Eve. And then, now there's you from Australia, the first person I ever interviewed in Australia, which is amazing.
No
And
way.
you're young too, so you're in the brackets of that. So
Yeah.
do you feel like you found your sound, or are you still discovering it?
I think something that is beautiful in music is that there are no rules to what you can create. So I feel like if I had found my sound by now, I almost might be doing something wrong, because I love experimenting with everything that I make. When I was growing up in high school, I did something called the International Baccalaureate, which is a diploma that schools around the world do. And so part of the music there, it was all experimental based. And so for 3 to 5 years, I was doing so much experimental work, with technology and music, EDM styles, acoustic ballads, all these different types of music. So now I'm in a spot where I'm really finding what suits me best, and that's what I love about music. You can shape different genres to suit who you are as an artist and your vocal identity, your range, whatever that is, which is a really beautiful thing about this industry. And then you get to influence people with that, which is just even crazier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what is your creative process like? Do you think of a concept first? Do you create the beat first, or do you just write
Yeah.
based on how you feel?
It actually changes depending. I've written a few songs where I would have experienced something, whether that be something in a relationship with a friend or a partner, whatever it is, something's gone down, Oh, everything's hit the fan, through the wall, we're done. And so I'll write about that situation and that experience of life, and I'll create a song around it. And sometimes I'll just be feeling in a chill mood, and I'll just put a few chords down on the piano, and then I'll just humming something to it, and then the lyrics will come. It really depends on, I guess, the mood I'm in. I love doing it multiple ways. I don't like sticking to a set structure when I'm creating music because I want the creative juices to flow, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's when I'm really myself, and that's when I'm the best at who I can be as an artist. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of actually doing melodies first. I think that's like my favorite.
You
I like
play the
harmony.
piano?
I do. I play piano and drums, so I'm able to, I guess, kind of create the beats, I guess, myself. And I've done so much like theory knowledge and practice over the years. I take a lot of inspiration from Charlie Puth. Actually, he has perfect pitch.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
I don't have perfect pitch, but I love everything he does, and so he like kind of like hums the melodies on TikTok, and then like starts creating the beats. I'm like, yo, this is so sick. I want to like kind of try something like this. Yeah, so for me, like the melodies come first. Usually, I'll be humming something, and then I'll like put it to some chords, and then I'll like think, you know, about a topic that I want to write about, whether it's a life experience thing I've had, or whether it's just something easy that's relatable to people too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I like that creative process. You can never stick to just one thing. The only way to grow is to continue to explore.
Exactly, and that's what I love about music. You get to grow and you find out so much about yourself, like through this process. Like I remember, like I started writing, me and my producer for "Make Me Better," and I remember the first draft for it. I wrote this song, and it was like it wasn't great. It was just a bunch of ideas muddled of like a 17, 18-year-old kid feeling these feelings. And so as we worked on it together and I kind of got some ideas from friends and what they thought, and I started to really see the growth happening through the lyrical process. And so I was really getting to the end point of it where I thought I'd really come kind of far from when I started writing this song. Mind you, it was only like 2 weeks process writing it. Because I usually get the ideas down quick, but yeah, I love how music teaches you to grow, and it really helps you find out more about who you are.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't want to bring it up again, but like you are young, like I said. So how did you find the balance between music and the pressure of, you know, in high school, growing up?
Yeah. It's actually crazy. I feel like music has always been a part of who I am, so I've always had kind of like a double life in music. I did a lot of musical theater when I was younger, so my first professional production, I was Friedrich in The Sound of Music, and that was around Australia, so I was in 6th grade when that happened. And so I remember like Mom and I, we would like get like an hour train ride to the rehearsals for like 8 weeks straight every day, and we'd be like going through all the schoolwork because I couldn't go to school. We'd be going through all the schoolwork, all like the grade 6 essays, like, you know, everything, which was crazy. And I just remember it being such a hectic kind of like lifestyle for like 6 months. So rewarding, you know, getting to tour in a show like that, and be in school at the same time, and to have that experience. It's like something that I haven't let go of, and I've been very fortunate as well to be a show host and presenter on Network 10, which is like one of our biggest networks down here in Australia, in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. And so doing kids TV and juggling everything together, it's hectic, but I like it like that. It really keeps me busy, and the busy life is the best life for me, I feel. Yeah, it's just, I'm just honestly so grateful that I've been able to have so much experience so far, and it really shaped me to who I am now. It's exciting. Yeah.
So when did you have that realization, like, oh, this is it, this is what I want to pursue, and this is what I'm going to be doing?
Yeah, when I was younger, I did like a lot of vocal competitions. I joined the choir. I started playing piano when I was 4. And so as I was doing like kind of like all these little things around my city, I started doing well, and I thought to myself, you know, this could really be the moment or the thing that I want to continue to do in my life. And so when I was 8 years old, I sang at my grandfather's funeral, like the first proper time as like professional solo kind of thing. And I just remember looking around the room and just seeing the emotion on people's faces, seeing, you know, how I was able to influence people, and make it more of a celebration of life rather than a funeral. And so when I for an 8-year-old, that's kind of crazy. But to be able to experience that at a young age, I think that was the moment for me when I really was able to see the impact that you could have with music on people. And so it was from that point that I said, okay, I really enjoy doing this. I want to keep doing this. And so I'm sitting here now at 18 with, you know, a single that's charting now, and I'm thinking to myself, this could be it. And I'm just so excited for what's to come. Yeah.
Ooh, Luke Harrison, Make Me Better. That's going to come up shortly. We're going to show you guys his latest music video. Is this the only music video we have out?
No, so I released a song a month ago called You'll Never Change. So that music video is also on my YouTube channel, as well as like 4 or 5 others from across the last 4 years of me releasing music professionally. But Make Me Better is special because that video is released with Vevo. So it's currently on my Vevo channel, which is really, really exciting. Partnering with them, and it also got distributed by Universal too. So it was a great step and something I am extremely honored and really grateful for. But yeah, it's really exciting, and filming the music video too was crazy because I got to film it around Brisbane, around my hometown. And so there's like all these iconic kind of like places you'll see in the video, like a Ferris wheel in the background, which is like the huge attraction when you come to Brisbane, the Brisbane River, down on a place called South Bank, which is just beautiful. And so not only do I get to, I guess, showcase who I am as an artist, but I also get to showcase my hometown and my city to the world. And so that is just really exciting and something I was really grateful for. People get to see Brisbane, you know, because not a lot of Americans know Brisbane or have been to Australia. So
I thought it was a city. I was like, oh, this is so pretty. And then I was like, wait, Australia? It's
I know.
Cool. And I saw that a lot of the behind the scenes that you posted on, I want to say TikTok, but I saw you on Instagram, but check him out. He's also on TikTok. That you were very hands-on with this music video.
Yeah,
which is
100%.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty simple setup. I think we wanted something that was going to be really personable for the audience, for people who are watching, something that would really connect. When we filmed You'll Never Change, the music video for that, we had a whole team up in the Hollywood Hills in LA where we filmed it, working on that one. But for this one, it was just me, my one videographer guy, shout out to him, amazing job. And we kind of just worked together on creating something that was really just a story that the audience could, I guess, relate to. And then we had some other actors come in, and I was like being the guy behind him, like following and spotting for him, like down like these planks and stuff, like on the river. So that was like really fun, getting to like be a part of that too, like being part of the crew almost, which was really fun and exciting. But there was this one moment you'll see, it's the end of the BTS, where we're filming kind of a scene where I'm like dancing with headphones on, kind of like a Harry Styles moment almost, is how I think about it. And there's just like 30 seconds straight, my videographer guy, Connor, he's just like yelling at me to tell me like to move over into the frame, because I'm like dancing and like I'm going crazy around everywhere. And so he's like, Luke, keep going in, and I can't hear him because the headphones are noise canceling and they're like blasting
But did you
music.
see him like do that? Did you see him like point?
No, because I was like had my eyes closed. I was, like,
you were so zoned out in the moment.
Right, I was just like in it. And so when I was looking back on it, it's like 30 seconds, like a minute of him just like hand signals, like telling me to get over, and I just can't hear him. So that was a funny moment from filming.
That's cool. That's awesome. Oh my god. Yeah. That's fun. So, do we have anything new coming out?
Ooh,
or like, is there anything we're looking forward to from Luke Harrison?
Yeah, I'm super looking forward to Christmas. Christmas is just around the corner. I'm in the studio this Friday recording something along the lines of Christmas. Oh. So, very, very excited for that. It'll be the first time recording a Christmas track and putting it out on platforms. Ooh. So I'm really, really excited for that. It's a song that everyone knows. I won't give it away, but all I will say is that it's by a band that
so it's not an original yet, it's a cover.
No, it's a cover. We're starting off with a cover.
Okay.
But we're just making our way into the Christmas genre, you know, slowly.
Yeah.
And then I'm hoping either next year or the year after, I would love to do a Christmas album with both covers and original tracks. And yeah, that would be so amazing because I love Christmas. I love the festivity and just everything about it. And we don't get a white Christmas here, unlike you guys in New York. Which is okay. Everyone here just goes down to the beach, has a barbecue, and
Fun.
yeah, pops on, which is kind of cool. Like to spend Christmas at the beach with all your mates. But yeah, it's really exciting, and in the studio on Friday. Can't wait.
Ooh, I can't wait. That's so exciting. Thank you so much, Luke Harrison. Any shout outs before we show them your latest music video, Make Me Better?
Ooh, any shout outs? I want to shout out my parents and my family because they have been so supportive of me this entire journey. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. They have been the rock, and yeah, my friends as well. To all my friends, if you guys are watching, Tim, Ruben, Will, all you guys, I love you all so much, and I'm so thankful, to have a support network behind you. Music is often a really tough industry and you can't do it alone, so to have people by your side is amazing. And I just want to give one more shout out. Today, Make Me Better hit the charts in the UK, Canada, and the US. We're number 5 in Canada and number 4 in the UK on the pop top 40 charts, and number 5 in the US as well. So that is just insane. I just cannot believe I woke up this morning and I was like, there is no way this is happening. So it is happening. I had to kind of like close my eyes, open it again. I thought I was dreaming, but it is happening, and yeah.
And it only gets better from here. Thank you so much, Luke Harrison. This is his latest music video, Make Me Better. Make sure to stream it. Make sure to follow his journey, Video City TV. Tap in.
Yeah, thank you so much, Video City. Appreciate you guys. Make me better.
I was a mess, nothing left, didn't know my right from wrong. Stuck on repeat, heading down a road to a place I don't belong. That's where you found me, I'd lost all my sense of clarity. But you saw me clearly, your eyes, your smile, gave me all the hope I need for a new beginning. Now I got a purpose, cause you think I'm worth it. I was lost, but now I'm grounded. Made it through the hard times, can't believe that you are mine. Now I found your love, hold me in your arms, strengthen my heart. I've been through so much, you rescued my soul. I'm not alone, and I've been through fire, and I've been through rain. But when you're holding me, I'll never be afraid. You were the one, forever it's us. Girl, you make me better. Sometimes tempted, falling back to my old ways. You pull me through it, my fears, my doubts, you took it all away.